Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. This is a Tell the Truth Wednesday, and I'm your host, Mike Bara, in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined as I always am by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Falah. Jen, how was your Tuesday?
Great. Good Tuesday.
Mine was hot. It was hot up there because it's cool.
Oh, yeah, really hard to sleep. It was really hot.
Yeah, it was only like 90 something degrees here. It was really good, really good. But I was very sick yesterday. Sick all day, slept 15 to 18 hours, upset stomach, pounding sinus headache, felt like I had a sinus infection, started antibiotics, ran some ivermectin, took all kinds of stuff for my nausea, was barely able to eat. And, you know, Jen, I was out with a friend, Melissa Morton, on Sunday or Monday, and she'd been to a bunch of haunted graveyards and haunted places in Vegas. And I think something attached to her and then attached to me at dinner. And that's probably what it was. I don't know what you get, but that's what I'm thinking. So it's kind of a warning, I think, that when you're around people that do ghost hunting and stuff like that, make sure you protect yourself. What do you think it was?
I don't really think you can blame her for that.
It's not what I was saying.
Well, yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
I don't think so. I think you have another sinus infection, and this happens every time you have a sinus infection.
Well, not the sickness, but still, I was able to treat the sinus infection with some antibiotics I had left over, thanks to Jennifer Falah. So I'm happy about that.
Didn't get them from me.
Starting to feel better. Okay, let's go ahead and go through and do our usual stuff here while we wait for everybody to get caught up. Keep in mind that anytime you miss a show, you can pick it up right here on mikebara.blogspot.com, where we have all of the shows archived, along with all kinds of other cool stuff like lectures I've done at the New Living Expo, Conscious Life Expo, videos I've done on famous UFO cases, going to do more of those, interviews with different people in the UFO community, and you can also pick up my schedule of upcoming appearances, which is filling up as the year ends. There's the Alien event. Jen and I are going to be there on September 12th through the 14th at the Alexis Park Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Jen will be there doing readings. I'll be there. I should be there on Saturday doing readings. There's a banquet dinner on Saturday night. There's a little dance party after that. There's going to be all kinds of cool stuff happening at the Alien event. And the Alexis Park Resort is right off the strip, right next across the street from the MGM Grand. It's a great little place to hang out. We want you to come. We want you to see us there. Get your tickets early right now. If you go to the website, which is listed in the description, you can get a discount code of 50, and you get 2-for-1 tickets for the Alien event coming up September 12th through the 14th. After that, I'm going to be at the Alien Fest in Nashville with my buddy Tom Reed. That's going to be a first-time event in Nashville, Tennessee. It ought to be awesome because there's lots of cool stuff going on in Tennessee. Then I'm going to be at the New York Awakening Summit on October 4th with Laura, Carrie Cassidy, Brad Olson. We're going to be visiting Montauk Point after that, where the Philadelphia experiment took place. And then I'm heading down to the Super Soldier Activation Conference, October 8th through the 12th in Orlando, Florida. So I got some road trips coming up. Hope everybody can attend, but especially get out there to the Alien event / Biomed Expo in Las Vegas. By the way, if you end up going to mikebara.blogspot.com, where that will take you is to the Rumble channel, which is Mike and Real News Live with Mike and Jen. And you can always go in there and pick up the episodes as well. One of the other things you can do, it's kind of cool. You hit that red subscribe button there, and you get, for a mere $5 a month, you can support the show for as long as we need it to be supported, which I'm hoping isn't going to be a whole lot longer. You can also hit the Rumble Rant button, the little green $ button in the bottom of the screen. And what that gives you is that gives you an opportunity for, along with a subscription, an opportunity for your questions to go to the top of the pile when it comes to question and answer time with Jen. So hit that, get over to Rumble, and follow us over there. Also, please don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, at thecbdgurus.com, where you can get all kinds of CBD-based products for your health. Hit the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, no S on the end of it, no capital A, just ALIEN, and pick up this week's specials if my internet would ever freaking work. It would be nice. And you pick up some extra currency along with your purchases at wholesale prices of various products. Matt and Lucas do a wonderful job. The Skin Lotion 2000 is good stuff. The Exxon Pain Freeze Roll-On is good. The sleep gummies are excellent. I used those for last night to help me sleep when I needed to sleep. Pretty awesome stuff. Get on over there to cbdgurus.com. Also, please don't forget to visit the folks over at MikeBaraPets.com, where you can get all kinds of mushroom-based supplements for your health and the health of your fur babies, your dogs, your cats, your horses, your donkeys. You name it, you can get some supporting mushroom-based holistic healing products. Hit the shop now button, slide on in there. I've got Barkley on the Mojos and the Mush Puppies and the special sauce. He's doing great. He feels great. I finally got the kitties to start taking the special sauce, mix it in with a little of this Sequoia premium cat food, and they're all eating it. Seabass, Khaleesi, and the Fluffy Muffy was a shock. Chill doggies are great for dogs that have anxiety, separation anxiety, and get nervous. The Mush Ponies for horses and large dogs, and the Enforce line of products for human beings to support your immune system, your clarity, restore your organs, all kinds of cool stuff. They've got gummies for kids. They've got chocolates. They've got coffee. They've got starter packs. Just send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com with whatever your issue is or the issue of your fur baby. She'll get you into the right combination of stuff to use. Also, please go ahead and hit our buddies over there at lifewave.com, link in the description for that, where you can pick up the X39, X49, and SP6 patches based on the science of phototherapy. Basically, what this does is your body, there's a lot of interesting stuff out there now on infrared red light therapy, right? What this does is instead of pumping more infrared light into your body, it simply takes the infrared light that you're expounding, you're letting out every day, and reflects it back, stimulating the growth of stem cells within your body. I have had 7 friends now just absolutely come and rave about how great their response has been on the LifeWave patches. I use the X39 and the SP6 for weight loss and hormone balancing, and it is working great. I would really recommend the SP6 if you're a lady in menopause. It's absolutely great stuff. So link in the description, lifewave.com/Mike Bara. Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfallar.com this week?
jenniferfallar.com. If you'd like to book actually get my classes to learn how to learn the interdimensional meditation and psychic development classes. There's about 20 hours of content there. You can binge watch it all weekend if you want. And that is available there. You purchase, email me after, and I'll send it to you through your email. You can get a healing from me. Email me after purchase. You can also reach Susan Gretz and Marcy Hell. They're on the website if you're looking for a way to get to them. Email them. Their emails are in the write-up. Email after purchase. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to philosophy.com. Click on the blue button. It'll take you to the list of readings. And it will allow you to schedule yourself and purchase. And that's the best way to get me. I think I still have some openings next week.
Good.
So if you'd like to get in there quickly. before I go on vacation.
All right. So, first of all, excuse me. Thanks to everybody for helping contribute to my dental expenses. I got about $1,000. My insurance won't cover. I have to have a root canal tomorrow, which is just loads of fun. And then I have to have a crown put on and temporary crown fitted and then a new crown put in. So I got 3 more dentist appointments. Thanks for helping me. You don't need to help me with that anymore. I've reached my goal. It's weird. GoFundMe does this thing where when you reach your goal, it raises your goal. Well, my goal doesn't need to be raised. Thank you to everyone. I will be sending you personal thanks for that. So that starts tomorrow. I just can't tell you anything I look forward to more than going to the dentist. As to all you folks telling me not to get a root canal, okay, I hear you. There's a lot of pain in this tooth. It's not fixable. I know people that have had root canals for 50 years and they're just fine. So thank you for the input, but I'm not going to try 50,000 other things. I'm just going to get the tooth taken care of so I don't lose the tooth, which is the most important thing to me. All right. Thank you for all that stuff. Let's go to the news. So the news update is interesting today. We are in a window right now where the new rate on the Iraqi dinar could show. There is nothing stopping it from showing right now. It has been plugged in. It has been programmed. It has been locked. It has been loaded. It is sitting there waiting for somebody to say, okay, this is the rate. If Iraq follows their own laws, there should be something happening today. Now that does not mean, and I know the exact time frame when that's the limit of that is, and it's a few hours from now. It is during our waking time. Now, if that doesn't happen during that waking time, it could still slide into tomorrow, and they could recalibrate it again tomorrow. But the law says they have to do certain things today. Now, whether they have to visibly show that today is a question I can't get answered. My information is that there are operations going on at the new rate already. So what could hang it up? Well, what could hang it up is this. Let's assume there was a big financial deal out there being done with a major corporation that wanted to invest or was considering investing in the nation of Iraq. They are not going to do that with a currency at 1310. They are not going to get paid in a currency at 1310. They're going to get paid in a currency at a new rate. So they're waiting for that to have all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted before they make those deals. So if those deals have not been signed off at the new rate yet, then we may have a delay. That delay of seeing this visibly, that delay could be as long as 1 week from today. Could be as long as 1 week from today. There's no compelling reason it has to be, but it could be. As I said, they could be showing you the rate right now. By law, they are supposed to show the rate in a few hours. Should they fail to visibly allow that to be visibly seen, then they are in violation of agreements that they've made. They have a week to correct those. So if I'm not going to use a bad word, but if somebody that I don't like very much decides to do that, then we could be waiting here another week. But this is the best window we've ever had. And there have been other windows, but they were not as good as this one. So this is an ideal situation. And the people that are in charge, apparently, of this situation have been previously people of integrity. And that's very important when you're dealing with an Arab nation. They're people of integrity. So, assuming that they keep their agreements, it can't and won't, and I don't believe will, go much longer. If it goes beyond this time next week, then that creates a lot of chaos that I don't think anybody wants. So that's what I have. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could give you details. I wish I could tell you. What I will tell you about the rate is I do believe this is going to be what's going to show on the Forex, and you're going to be really happy with the rate. So that's what I got news-wise. Jen, got any Gentel updates or anything you want to share? I know you had some thoughts over coffee yesterday.
I think that was Sunday.
Was it Sunday?
Yeah. Yesterday was Gentel. And Mike told us Friday for a rate on the IQD on the Forex. So I'm sticking with that. I do think there's things going on in Venezuela. And yeah. In the Gentel, I don't really want to say what I'm seeing here, but with the Gentel, we got that I saw Maduro's hands tied behind his back. Stories are starting to surface that is indeed possible. I didn't get in as a Gentel confirmed, did not get confirmation on that, but if you go to Philosophy on Telegram, you'll see what I posted there. Yeah, I do think there's movement. I think things are happening. There's something very important so that we can get the Boulevard and First Basket going on down there. We need to get him out of the way. I think he's causing a problem. Or is a problem, has been a problem. It's interesting, the timing on that. Yeah. Stay hopeful.
Okay. Sorry, I was taking my ivermectin there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because, as I understand it, First Basket is actually 3 currencies. But then what happens is the rest of them come within hours. They just start wave. Bolivar is definitely one of them. So to have the situation in Venezuela resolved would be a very good thing to have happen, because the Bolivar is going to be in one of those waves. It's going to happen the same day. It's all going to be like the same day. So I think that's pretty exciting. There are rumors besides what you have been getting, that something was going to happen with Venezuela. Something's going to happen with Maduro. And the fact that that is happening right now, or has been happening in the last few days, gives me a great deal of encouragement that this week is the week that we've been waiting for, because it's interesting timing, as they say, right? Mm-hmm. So I tend to put a lot of weight on your information. So
thank you.
And I know you were going to say that. So let's get going. I'm looking for something else I saw about Maduro, but I can't find it. Yeah, okay. Angelina says there was a clip of Maduro's arrest on Jennifer's channel, but nowhere else. You have a place where it can be found. That came from somewhere else. So
Wolvie shared it.
Yeah, Wolvie shared it.
So I don't know. That is why I said that it is possible.
So, all right, let's go to questions then, and move this on. Remember, your questions for Jen must include your name, the name of the person or entity you are asking about. And once again, if you're on the Rumble side, yes.
Highly possible.
Highly possible is what you just got.
Yeah, I just saw something.
Look, here's the thing. If there's confirmation that Maduro's been arrested or deposed or something like that, we're on, guys. We are on if that happens, because that is happening because it's time to go. And they don't want some commie rat bastard to get his hands on that money. That's what that's about. So, good. Let's go.
The rate for the Boulevard, they need the true numbers to come out. And those true numbers of what they have in the ground, how much gold they have, how much the currency should be worth, has been suppressed. And if he is in the way then something needs to be done about that. I think it is.
Gina Skinner says 20 turkeys came walking through her property. Wasn't there something about turkeys being like a sign from God a couple of months ago? Didn't you
I think
talk
they're
about
supposed
that?
to be a sign of abundance. So that's
Sign
good.
of abundance. Oh, you already noticed that. Yeah, you said that's awesome, Gina. Yeah, a sign of abundance. All right, bring on the. In fact, I'm going to go to Costco and get a turkey. Then. All right, one last thing. Yes, if you are a Rumble subscriber for a mere $5 a month, or if you Rumble rant for whatever amount, your questions go to the top of the heap. Same thing on the YouTube side. Hit us with a super chat. Your questions get answered first. Jen, how long do we have you here today? It's 10:30. We're getting to the questions early. 11:15 or so.
I hit the wrong day. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So again, guys, just hang on to your hats. Everything's ready. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. So, all right, let's get over to the Rumble side of the house and show the chat and see what we got here. Yeah, why did you do that? Chat, why did you do that? Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's share the screen and get started with the Rumble side of the house. Okay. CFS Cap, that's, I think Christine Packer is now a monthly supporter. Yeah, it's weird how it sometimes disconnects you. Makes you renew periodically, but thank you very much, Christine. Magnum Mike, who's a subscriber, says, oh, hi, Christine. Saying hi to Christine. No question there. Kathy Mayhall is ready for the weekend. Here's Cool Raul, a $5 a month subscriber with his first question. My Chapter 13 payments will last anywhere from 3 to 5 years. How long do you think I will be dealing with my Chapter 13 bankruptcy? Thank you very much.
Well, that question's kind of vague, like dealing with your bankruptcy. I
Will
mean,
it go the full 3 to 5 years, or really maybe be able to pay it off sooner than that?
a couple months.
Couple months. Keep up with your payments. Keep all your commitments.
It takes
Trisha,
a while to get that like paid off and done, and
yeah. Even if you pay it off, there's paperwork that can go on for weeks or months to settle everything.
Process takes a couple months.
Plus, you have to make sure you make sure all the credit bureaus get that off your record too, or get it cleared on your record. So
I don't know if you can really erase that. That's something I'm not sure about. So,
well, what you can do, but you have to make sure that they show it as paid. That's the key thing.
Well,
so you're not
going to need credit, but
but you might be haggling with them for a while. Trish Cat has a question. Can you tell me if Tyler Petty, my grandson, has a message for his family?
he sees you all, visits often. He's talking about somebody putting pictures out of him. Some new pictures that you put up. I see them. I've seen them. So somebody did that.
RB Tatalia 811. Okay, I don't have a name for you. I'm going to try the question anyway. It's for $5. Thank you. Tatalia. RBA Rabbit Taglia. We really need your name, but we'll try. Hi, Jen. Do you see my daughter and I moving from the Midwest to the East Coast to be closer to my son, who is choosing to remain on the East Coast after college? Thank you for all you do. Oh, Rhonda. It's right there below that for $1. Rhonda would like to know if she and her daughter are going to be moving from the Midwest to the East Coast to be closer to her son.
Yes.
Good for you.
Mid-fall.
Nikki. In the fall?
Mid-fall.
Nikki for $2 says, for a while, I've been waiting to have a conversation and make amends with someone. They will be back in town next month. Will I hear from him? This will be my last question about this situation. It's okay, Nikki.
Yes, but I think you're the one that has to reach out first.
Okay. Melanie Hines is saying, since yesterday, the Iraqi dinar shows on the screen at 481, higher than that. Barb Hood, Jen, do you see the question about location in Ocala or Vero Beach, Florida? Okay. Well, okay. My project may be in Vero Beach, Florida, or Ocala, Florida. So where do you see Barb Hood doing her project? Ocala or Vero Beach?
Vero Beach.
Okay. Will a mass shooting in Minneapolis stop the RV? No. Glenda with Patchwork Pup still having difficulty with her mortgage. Do you see her getting the payment made by this Sunday, or will this be included in the debt jubilee?
I do think, as of this moment in time, I do think that you can get the payment made. I don't know if it's by Sunday. I think so.
Michael C. would like to know when you see him in a med bed.
As of now, it's I don't think it's November. I think it's more like late October. I think it's like a few days before Halloween. That's the best possible appointment at this time.
You're going to feel great for Halloween. Debbie says, I've tried for a $4 rope, $3 rope, right? I've tried 4 different diabetes meds that did not work. Will I have to go on insulin?
It's recommended.
Okay.
Yes.
Vespa, the podcast is available on Mike Bara 333 on YouTube and also on the Rumble channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Okay, Donna E for $10 says, my boyfriend Chuck is always tired. What possible unknown medical condition is causing this for him? I'm worried about it.
It's circulation and low hormones.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this: get him on a LifeWave X39 basic patch. There's also an energy patch you can give him that should help with that. And for the hormone thing, SP6 should balance that really well.
All right, great. So I'm also seeing he might have sleep apnea because I feel like he's not getting enough oxygen at night. So, although he's sleeping, I don't think he's getting enough. He's holding his breath and he wakes up tired. So there's several different things going on right now.
So get on in and look at the patches too. That those are designed to help with that kind of thing. Brenda says, hi, Mike and Jen. Our dog Mondo isn't doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. Can we please ask for prayers for him to cross the Rainbow Bridge easily and pain-free? Sure, you can always ask for that. So everybody give Mondo some love.
Yes. Prayers sent.
Jen 7777 is now a monthly supporter for $5 a month. Thank you. Debbie says, do you see me getting a place in Anna Maria, and will it be safe? Anna Maria.
Like Anna Maria Island? I don't know. I don't even know where to just ask. It's safe, Gabriel said. 3 possible locations you could choose from there when you look.
Mary wants to know if her daughter will find a job soon, and possibly where.
It's like a month and a half delay on that. I mean, of course, she probably won't need a job, but it's hard for her to find something in her field or the industry, is what I heard. It's a delay.
Okay. Okay, for $20, Jan says, my brother-in-law Gary is trying to force sale of a joint tenant property inherited from deceased parents. Will I be able to buy them out before it goes to court? Jan would like to know. Should be able to buy Gary out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It takes a while. It takes a while for him to do this.
Michael C., she said on your med bed, she said mid to late October, right? Michael C. diagnosed with prostate cancer. Yeah.
I think that's why it's so quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucy said, I see the Rumble subscription has gone to $6.49. I did not know that. I thought it was still $5. That may be why my castle is gone, even though it's still being taken from my bank. Okay. That sucks, but it's glad to have you back.
Why did they do that? Why did that happen?
I don't know. $5 a month seemed fine to me, but I don't know. Hi, Mike and Jen. This is Heather. Jen, do you see me doing my personal sports project that I've been wanting to do?
Yes, it's going to take some time until you start doing that.
Okay. Kathy wants to know, her daughter, Kristen, is currently working in an adjunct position in a college. Do you see her getting a full-time position anytime soon?
Yeah, it's right before, might be between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Closer to Thanksgiving. So like right after Thanksgiving. Yes.
Mary says we were right, spot on for the industry. Thank you, Jen. I totally appreciate your work. And many blessings from Michael C. So, all right. Thank you. You are welcome. Richard A says, oh my God, Jen, you look so freaking hot today. Would love the hair.
Thank you, Richard.
All right, let's go to the star-spangled super chats. Erica for Love says, will I get the job from this interview today? $4.99. Thank you, Erica.
I don't like to answer those questions because I want you to go in trying your hardest to get the job and know that I could be wrong. Okay. But I don't think so. There's a lot of applicants.
Go fight for it, though, Erica.
Yeah, get in there. Fight for it. Prove me wrong.
Emmy Jane for $5 says, who does Emily Peterson end up spending her life with? One or multiple people? Like, do you have a series of relationships? Is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about a commune or something? Got to be specific.
I know what she means.
Burning Man.
There's two. There's two that's coming. One, in both of them are lengthy relationships, and both relationships have value. Okay. So I would put your all into each one of them. I don't know the reason why one of them. They do seem like there's a lot of time. I don't feel like it's a quickie and then you get your forever. I feel like, maybe there's a reason for that. Yeah, you'll be okay. The first one's coming in the fall.
In the fall. Okay. Amanda Thompson, which is a couple of super stickers, $4.99 and $1.99. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you very much. Sherry Hill for 10 says, hi, Jen. Do you see me buying either 2289 Old Dobbin Road or 117553 FM 149? They're both in Montgomery. Thanks. Old Dobbin Road or 117553 FM 149?
really think it's either one of those. I think you find something else.
Something better.
I mean, I see you writing the address. It starts with a 1, but it's not that long. It's not 6 digits. It's like 5. So it's not either one of those.
Okay. Betty Williams for $5. Hi, Jen. When will I get into a mid-bed?
You might be like the first week of December. That could have something to do with your area. I feel like there's a lot of appointments in your area, or wherever they send you to go.
Food Dog says, how good of friends are you and Mark Z? We're really good friends. I don't know. I'm good friends with him. I can call him anytime. He'll call me right back. We'll chat about all kinds of things. And we're good friends. So he's a good guy. He's got a great family, great mom, great dad. This was the Gina Skinner thing about the 20 turkeys. 20 turkeys means a lot of abundance, right? Amanda with another super sticker. Thank you, Amanda. That's awesome. But no question associated with that. Michelle G for $5 says, hi, Jen. Do you have any advice for my spirit guides?
Okay, we want to have a specific question on these because we're doing them quickly. Michelle G, spirit guide. Lessen your burden, lessen your load. You're taking on too much at once. It's not necessary. You don't have to be a superwoman.
There you go. Gina Thompson for $5 says, I slept for 8 hours straight for the first time in months. Is it a good sign of the times ahead? And I'm at peace finally with what's coming.
It's interesting. Why she put for the first time in months? I don't know if you changed something about medication you're taking or the way you're eating or something like that. But it's have a positive change on your sleep cycles. I do think you've calmed down a little bit. You guys with this sleep thing. When you've got your mind and it's just these thoughts just keep circling and these worries and everything, we want to get rid of that. So you know what, for the night, okay, let's just give it to God. All right, I want you to, or this is what you do. You imagine you've got this box. Exercise. Imagine you've got this box, okay? And when you say your prayers at night, God's standing next to the box. You say, "God, I'm going to put all my worries in this box right now for you, okay? Because I need rest." And then put them all in the box. You can open the box in the morning and start worrying again if you'd like. But let's do that so that our mind can give yourself permission to let it go for the evening to get your rest, because it's not good for you not to sleep. You got to get some sleep. You need to rest, especially your mind needs to rest.
Yeah. Daniel Brown wants to know if he'll be moving to Utah or Colorado.
Utah.
Good for you, man. Utah. Amanda Thompson for $4.99 says, hi, Jen. I had a dream of 12 doors with bright light behind them. Each one opened, I guess, one at a time. Please ask Jesus what the dream means.
That was a stress dream.
Stress dream?
A major stress dream. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I've got so many options. Which one am I going to choose?
Oh, yeah. 12 doors open, but you can only walk through one of them, right? Mm-hmm. Wow. So you're stressing out about all the fun
stuff. It's a positive stress dream. Like, you know it's coming. And take that away from it. That you know that one day you're going to have all these options. And what do I choose? And I think that's a good message in the dream. But there was also a stress part about it, like, you know, what's behind each door.
You never know what's behind door number 3. Let's make a deal.
You guys just step onto your golden timeline, your highest timeline. It'll lead you to the most abundance, most success, most happiness, most everything. Just stay there and you'll be led in the right direction.
All right. Patricia Scheuer for $5. Jen, do you see me buying a house on a lake or one in the country?
There is a lake nearby. I feel like it's down a hill and around the corner or something. It's not on the lake, but it's kind of up and you can see the lake really well. So it's not on the shoreline, but yeah.
John Christopher, my dog Cooper is having trouble walking. What should I do?
I'm really around the hips, but I think there's also something going on around the bladder. I take them in.
Yeah, okay. Take them in, talk to Diana, and then I've given Barkley a product called Pupgrade for years. Pupgrade. You can just get it on Amazon. I don't have any affiliation with it, but that he really responds to that. When he doesn't get his Pupgrade, his back legs struggle, but it sounds like he's got your boy has other issues too. Laura says for $5, Jen, can you tell me when I will be getting into a med bed and will I be getting a motorhome after we RV?
Oh yeah, it's a nice one. That's you're getting the supermodel. Yeah, that's a nice one. Med bed. Possibility for October. I mean, if this thing goes. I don't know what area you're in, but it seems like you can get in pretty quick. You know, it's funny because I was talking to somebody in Florida. Usually the people in Florida are getting in quicker. I think they probably have more locations down there or more beds.
It's a high population state, so that would make sense. Yeah. Like in Vegas, you could probably serve the whole thing with one at like Nellis Air Force Base or something, you know?
I don't know. And there's other places that where I see them routing, you know, people from all over going to the same location, and the wait time is longer.
Yeah. Crypto Mojo Tracy King asks, does my brother Brent have a message for me?
You're too low. Think higher. And he winked at me.
You're too low. Think higher. Gee, I wonder what that's about, Tracy. Julie for $5 says, hi, Jen. Do you see me and Sean going on a vacation in the near future? If so, do you have a time frame and where? Isn't it up to you to decide where you're going to go on vacation? Sassy pants.
Dominican Republic, I heard. I do believe it's in the fall, either this year or next year. It could be next year. I think you get busy for a while. I mean, I see you flying around here for a while doing things, looking at properties, things like that. You're just in within, but that's the next big like vacation, you know, fun vacation. Okay.
Cool. Florida RV for $20 says, this is Doug, and I was wondering if I'll be moving to a house or a condo when this happens.
It's a condo because right now you don't want a lot to take care of. You just want to be free to go and do what you want to do. Not have to worry about a yard and upkeep and everything right now because you haven't really decided what you want to be.
You know, there's a lot of condos in Vegas, very expensive ones, but none of them have like a room where you can put a cat box. So I'm like, I can't do that. I have to have some place where I can put the kitty box. Lisa says, I'm losing my hair. What do you think's going on? For £4.99.
I don't think I'm going to be able to answer that quickly. There's several things going on. I wouldn't panic. Well, center of it is a weakened immune system. Might have an autoimmune disease. I'd get blood tests or something. Yeah, that one's gonna take them. That's it's mystery. It'll take a little more time to solve.
Okay, let's pop back over to the Rumble side and see what we've got over there. Okay, so Danae wants to know if her husband, when will my husband get into a med bed so we can begin our humanitarian projects, and about when?
Side note, today I'm drawing tornadoes when I'm doodling. I don't know what this is about with the doodles, okay? But I'm drawing tornadoes and I didn't realize it. So look out for tornadoes coming. Now, what was the question?
Danae wants to know when her husband is going to get into a med bed so they can begin their humanitarian projects.
December?
Okay. Cool Raul, to follow up, wants to know how long you see him making payments on his bankruptcy.
Oh, a couple months.
Couple months? Okay. Okay, Terry says her dog Midnight has a lump on her belly which seems to be growing. Could you tell me what might be happening with her?
It's a fatty tumor.
Those are easy to take care of, so that's good. Cindy says, do you see me buying my parents' house, aka Red Roof of Stony Brook, for my brother Brian? Okay, all right, that was an earlier question. All right.
One of the first things you do, yeah.
Terry for $20 says, this is Terry and my dog Midnight. Oh, we just had that. Thank you, Terry. Joanna for $5 says, I'm looking for land in Central Florida and can't decide how many acres I should get for our little farm.
7.
How many? 7.
It's either 17 or 7.
Didn't even get the question out. Linda S here. I'm not hungry, so I don't eat, and it throws my body off. Am I going to start eating like I should soon?
I don't know. Are you going to start eating like you should soon?
Yeah.
Get it in there.
Eat a little better.
You're not hungry because you're not eating. That happens to me. I forget to eat, and I turn around, it's like 4:00 in the afternoon, and I've got a headache because I forgot to eat.
I can't forget to eat. If I forget to eat because of my blood sugar, I crash, and then I know I got to eat. Okay, Kendra for $5 says, I'm looking at property near Lampasas for my project. Does this look good or even like a possibility?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like you're going to have problems with that property. Keep looking.
Okay. Karen says, where do you see my husband and I moving once we have funds?
Karen who?
Karen B.
I am in the Northeast of the United States.
Okay.
I'm up in that area.
Debbie says that her husband Larry is having gallbladder issues and they want to remove it, but he's on blood thinners for earlier heart attacks. Should he have the surgery or wait for medbed? So the question is, will he be okay if he has the gallbladder surgery?
Yeah, it's not responsible of me to tell you, no, you shouldn't have the surgery. I'll never do that. Um, I think he needs to have it. I think he should listen to the doctor.
I had my gallbladder out, and believe me, it's not a very difficult operation, and it'll make you feel a lot better. It'll make you feel a lot better. So once it goes bad, it goes bad. Okay, let's go through some of the other questions from everybody. Back to Maduro. Yeah, thumbs up, please, everyone. That would help. Paul likes your hair.
Thank you.
Sinus infection or something that moved up from your tooth. Could be. I don't think my tooth is infected necessarily, but we'll find out tomorrow when he drills out the root, which I'm just really looking forward to. Did we do this one, Heather, with her personal sports project? Did we do that one?
Yes.
Okay. Thought we did. Okay, Jennifer wants to know if you see her and her husband Jeff and Jennifer, staying in the home that they're in right now.
For a little while. You upgrade. You do some upgrades there, and then you purchase a second home somewhere else.
A. Peden says, I heard it was 6:08 on TV in Iraq this morning. I haven't heard that, but that would be good, because if it's that high there, it's good. What Iraqi law are you talking about? I can't tell you. St. Joseph said the hurricane that will hit Cape Canaveral area and damage all up the coastline to New Jersey last night, 16 days. I pray. Okay. You have 2 feet of water in your unit. That sucks. I didn't know there was a hurricane that hit Florida. By the way, the SpaceX launch yesterday was really good. They did a really good job, except for the part where it exploded when it landed. But that's part of what happens because they're not really trying to save the vehicle. So,
what is that, a prediction she's doing there? Is this a prediction that a hurricane is coming?
I don't know. Joseph showed 2 feet of water in our unit. It could be.
St. Joseph said
the hurricane that will hit Cape Canaveral and damage all up the coastline to New Jersey last night in 16 days or for 16 days. I pray it's delayed and we go. I don't think that's going to stop it.
I think that's fear. I don't think that's going to happen.
Rosemary says, do you still see me and Mark getting the house at 464 Old Petersburg Pike in Petersburg, Tennessee?
Yes. Yes.
Carolyn wants to know if she's going to be retiring from car sales soon. She's 66 and very tired.
I see the cake and I see balloons and I say yes.
Why do they hide the rate? Because there are bad people. They don't want to know when this is happening. And they want to be able to move money around behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Shaw says, will 15066 Concession Way be my new house?
Yeah. Yes.
Gina wants to know what month you finally see her starting to build their new barn.
February?
Amanda Thompson, I sent money. It won't post my question. Okay, let's try to find your question.
Posted that.
Yeah. It just doesn't show as a super. I think what she's saying is this doesn't show as a super chat.
Well, we could
let's
ask
try.
3 questions. We can answer 3 questions, you know.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Oh, I see. This was before she did get the question answered later on, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. I gifted my daughter Deborah Zim. Is it legit or should I buy more? So she wants to know if the Zim she gave to her daughter is legit.
It's legit.
Good.
She just needs to know what to do with it. So
Teresa's cat Kobe had a seizure yesterday. Vet cannot determine why. Could you please let me know why and what I can do?
there's a nervous system malfunction. Something is the levels are off in the body. Check the liver.
Check the liver and send Diana an email. MikeBarapets@gmail.com. Okay, so Lucy Lou says, my name is Kathy. Will my brother Hugo, who is on dialysis and has an enlarged aorta, be in a med bed soon?
This fall, yes. I'm not sure if it was the liver on that cat or the was it a cat? Yeah. Or the kidneys. It's what a big filtering organ. When something's off, something's pushing out some weird secretions there. I don't know how to describe what I'm seeing, but take them to the vet.
Ruben Darren says, please ask God, with AI, quantum computing, and cryptocurrency advancing, what will human lives be like in 2 years? I've had some bad dreams about it.
Streamlined is what I keep hearing. So it's actually going to be pretty efficient. I don't see robots taking over the world. But to describe to you what life looks like in 2 years from now, it depends on whose life I'm looking at. So I keep shifting back and forth all over the place. What about mine? Well, I'm not going to see mine. Let's look at yours. Okay, what's his life look like in 2 years? Uh, 2 years from today. Where is he? I'm talking about Mike Bara. Let's see where Mike Bara is 2 years from today. You're on a boat. It's a big boat. Telling somebody how great you are. She doesn't believe you. Or somebody there doesn't believe you. I don't know about the AI. Okay. I think there's going to be certain safeties on it so that they don't take over the world. Okay. Everybody's seen the movies and the cartoons about robots taking over the world. So I think there's going to be, it'll be fine.
I'm on a yacht, is what you're telling me. Okay. Am I married?
Well, she's rolling her eyes, so probably yes.
She's really what?
She's rolling her eyes, so probably yes. I don't know. I don't know if you're married. I just see this like dark cherry wood interior kind of like room on a boat. There's water outside. It's moving. You're talking to some guy. And there's another woman sitting there, and she's just like, she didn't believe what you're saying. So I don't know.
Okay, well, my message then for that woman, Sydney Sweeney, is yes, you can believe me. You can have the part in the movie, Sydney. Jeez. All right, Amanda Thompson for $1.99 says, does my father Frank have a message for me?
She's so sweet, and I love her, and I always have. You're a good girl. You're doing a good thing. I think he's talking about what you're going to do.
Oh.
I'm so proud.
Good. Sherry
It's going to be
Hill.
amazing. Okay, thank you, Frank. It's going to be amazing, he said.
Frank's gushing over
He's like,
his
over
daughter.
the desk. Tell her this.
Tell her this. Sherry Hill, does my mom Joyce Q have a message for me?
All right, Michael, we want to call Joyce. I'm not done with you yet. I'm watching. Mama's a little serious, okay? I don't think this is in a negative way. Of course, she's coming from heaven. I'm going to make sure it gets done. So you got help from the other side with this. With that, whatever it is that you're dealing with. I'm going to make sure it gets done.
Okay.
Richard A. From other siblings or something. I don't know if there's something going on there, or for some kind of family situation. Mom's on it.
All right. Richard A says, where will my forever be? What state? He wants to know.
All right. Update on the doodles. I do things and I look at it. I'm like, I'm in Florida. I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4 tornadoes. I have an arrow going up northwest and one going what is that? This is north. Wait a minute, is that northwest? So we've got 2 going up like this. So I think that we're going to have something Midwest for tornadoes, and then possibly over in so like Nebraska or like Ohio. Keep an eye out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over the next, this is new. All right, this is some kinds of new things happening over here. I'd say next 4 days, keep an eye out.
Yeah, somebody's saying something about Vietnam. Maybe there was a typhoon that we haven't heard about yet. I don't know. I hope not. But yes, if it was aimed at Vietnam, it would be in the 10th.
Well, there was, and so I thought maybe that was the cataclysm in the
maybe.
Yeah. What was that again? Pacific Rim loud noises.
Tornadoes are loud.
Offshore cataclysm. I think
could be.
Intel confirms there.
Could be. Do we answer Richard where his forever home will be? What state?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Came right through me. All right, I gotta go. I've got
quick one. Danny says he has a weird electrical smell, like a burning smell. Which is it a sign? If so, for what? It's a sign to check your wiring, bro. What do you think?
There's an appliance. It's an appliance. It's a wire on an appliance. Clean out the lint traps. Go and look the washing machine and the dryer and clean it out. Look at the wires back there. I was thinking it was a smaller appliance, but I do see like an older appliance.
Okay, Jen, we got 4 more Rumble Rants and Super Chats we have to hit. So let me just.
Okay, well, I have a client.
When do I get in a med bed? Says Lisa. Lisa's World.
2 months.
2 months. Lori Yoder for 10 says, will my husband Brent and I be building a shop, buying a tractor, and putting in landscape borders?
Yes.
With the extra money we receive in 6 months. Good for you. And then 2
30 seconds.
2 quickie Rumble Rants. Christine wants to know if her mother Nicole will accept disclosure. She's got big Trump derangement syndrome.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And finally and lastly, Kathy for $10 says, "Does my mom Anna B have a message for me?"
You will be well. Everything's going to happen. I love you. Everybody loves you over here. I'm fine. Let's go.
All right. Thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. We may or may not be back on Monday. We'll see. Have a great day. Everybody feel good. Everybody do good. And let's get ready to rumble because it's happening. Bye. What a relief.